This time we're continuing War Beyond Reach. And we just murdered a Slode in whatever this place is called. Spinster speak. Oh my god, this series is gonna be long though. Well, that's good. You guys can watch something more than, you know, like the 3 series I have going on. Alright, oh hello troll, my old friend. Is there no exit this way? Guess not. So this was the direction of the Slode, so I wonder what that other entrance was. Man, though, I am... Wow, Slode textures. I am so happy the mod creator put a fucking Slode in this. Something that was dreadfully missing. I think there was a Slode in Moonpath to Elsewhere. I never played it. I saw a team play it though. I don't know. I just was never interested in that mod, but it was cool when I saw a Slode, and I'm glad we see Slodes in other mods because they're this very important species that rarely we ever really see, because there's very few of them left. Because I think supposedly they flooded their homeworld or something, or we flooded their homeworld. I forget. Or not homeworld. Their home place. You know what I mean? Their place. Their island home. You know what I mean? Their homeland. I just think that, you know, it would have been cool to see them more often in mods. I'm glad this mod had incorporated them. I did not mean to open the console. Alright. We've got a lot of things to do here. Talk to many an NPC. This is where we turn on all the quests, you know? So I guess the Slode must have been like the chief necromancer in the Reach. Which makes sense because they're very necromantic. Okay, I don't want to further the main quest here. I just want to talk to him about...
Something you need?
Yes, my good friend. Why are you wearing armor? I completely forgot that you did that. Okay. Dealt with the necromancer problem. Their leader was a giant frog thing.
They always describe them like that.
Giant frog.
The thing you encountered was a Slode. Terrifying creatures when they're on land. And not due to their physical might, but the plagues and diseases they concoct to set loose upon the people close by.
I wonder if that's who started the affliction.
I wouldn't be surprised if the very plague we're dealing with was of their own doing. A similar pox devastated elsewhere long ago. And I wouldn't be surprised if they shared the same origin. Those Slodes can live for eons without succumbing to their enormous weight.
What will you do now?
Send a message to the priests at Daggerfall, telling of the creature we had you slay, to see what similarities this pox has to those that went before. Slodes hardly deviate from their usual formula when creating these afflictions, because they know them to be so effective at what they do. So, with that knowledge, hopefully we can finally stem the tide of this disease, and maybe cure those already stricken with it. You've been a great asset to this kingdom. I'll make sure Daggerfall hears of your name too.
Hooray! Only 500 gold?
Till next we meet.
Only 500.
Get on with it.
I come at the behest of the priest of Arnhem to talk to Mordephane.
I've heard of your exploits already. Forgive me. I mistook you for another pilgrim. And please, that town is Ravenspring. I'll never understand why you pushed for that label, Arnhem. Has a sinister tone to it. But to the matter. Ever since the Orsimer sacked the fort of Grey Belmore while laying siege to the Reach, Mordephane has shown acts of extreme cruelty.
Of what kind?
Now I needn't tell you what happened to the Hallon family. In one of Mortavein's paranoid streaks, he accused Geffer Harlan of high treason. Now he could have made an example of him with just a single execution, but as the Ravenspring people said, he had a madness in his eyes.
Oh, that's not good.
Drawn and quartered, starting with Geffer's youngest daughter. The executioner, which is now Mortavein's chef, worked his way up to Geffer.
Wow.
What was left of the bodies was displayed around several parts of Ravenspring. That's when Sigmain and Marosa first stepped in.
That's terrible. Why was he not replaced then?
Sigmain generally believes Mortavain saved the Reach from the orcs, and keeps all the other threats at bay. He assumes that a more soft-hearted lord would destroy Ravenspring through inaction, effectively crippling the kingdom.
And the rumor of Namira's involvement?
I don't think we can discount it as a rumor any longer. Just the nature of her relation with Mortavain is a mystery. The priest discussed this heightened activity as being her move upon the last tower, the Durrani Tower. As the barrier between Oblivion and Nirn has been weakening ever since the Amulet of Kings was used to prevent another Oblivion crisis. Tower after tower falling, with only one left. The only one we know of anyway. We're not sure what horrors could be laid upon Nirn if it ever falls.
What are the towers?
I'm sorry, I was getting ahead of myself. That's a conversation for another day. Or maybe 2 days, considering the complexity of the topic.
It's a very interesting topic.
What you need to know is whatever is happening in Ravenspring can spell a doom unseen since the beginning of our times. Fortunately, if the worst does happen, we've prepared, ever since the Oblivion crisis claimed so many lives and razed so many cities. We had the chance to understand how to prevent something so cataclysmic happening again. Thank the gods that we could study those sigil stones. You should head back to the town and consort with Marosa. She's leading a party to confront the Lord.
Alright.
Till next we meet.
So yeah, the towers are a very interesting topic when it comes to Elder Scrolls lore. I'm glad they're definitely incorporating it in Beyond Reach because, you know, as it's very close to the Durrani Tower. Adamantine, whatever they call it. Because they're just very important. You know, we got White Gold Tower. We have, I forget what the tower in Somerset Isle's called. And then we have the Durrani Tower, obviously. And those are the only 3 towers that I know of. I vaguely remember there being one in Morrowind that was mentioned of being, like, in Red Mountain, but it was eventually destroyed, or something to that accord. But, you know, it's very important areas where big decisions happen. Like, in every Elder Scrolls game, it's centered around those. Because the fates of Nirn are always set at these towers, and the gods themselves are involved directly with these towers. And one interesting book I remember from the Elder Scrolls Online, which is probably one of the only good things the game ever contributed.
We can't thank you enough, friend.
Okay. But I remember this guy in a book that you could find in Cyrodiil was talking about the towers, right? And what it mentioned was that, you know, earlier accounts of Cyrodiil, particularly with the guy who went up the Nibbin, I forget his name, but he described the area as a swamp. Most of Cyrodiil as a swamp, in fact, you know, very wetlands-ish, very similar to Argonia in some respects, right? And it continued really to do that even when the Aliens took over. But then, once the Imperials took over White Gold Tower, there was like a shift in the climate to become much more temperate, rather than being a pure swamp. There's still aspects of being a pure swamp, but once you get into the heart of Cyrodiil, it's a much more temperate, wooded area. And so his theory was that whoever controls these tower, whatever species does it, the tower, through actions of its own, molds the area so that it is more habitable to whatever species controls it. And so, I don't know, I just find it to be a very interesting topic that I really hope Bethesda delves into in the next Elder Scrolls game, because thankfully, the writers of the Elder Scrolls are much better than the writers of Fallout. But hopefully it'll be incorporated somehow in the next Elder Scrolls game, because it is an interesting topic. Who are you, by the way?
Need something?
Nothing? Where's Mr. Honor that we saw? Okay. I found the blade.
And you showed mercy, I hope.
Yeah, so Thalmor won't have another head.
You're right, they won't. And we'll see to it all the blades get the privileges they deserve when the Empire takes a stand again. You've done well. If only there were more men who weren't easily swayed by the highest bidder. I'm sure another will go after Naraman's reward. Unfortunately for them, the target will be gone, and they'll go home empty-handed. Enjoy the gold.
Very different topics than what was written down, but whatever. Hidden blade. After talking to the fugitive, I've learned that he has been on the run since the end of Great Feeling Pity has spared him. Alright, great. Alright, Kigor.
Yes? You all
I
right?
found out who was supplying the orcs. It was the Thalmor.
Whoa, now, don't go making those types of accusations so soon. What was he wearing, and what did he say?
He was wearing the Black Thalmor universe and talked of targeting Dunlane.
This is grave news. To know the Thalmor were implicated in the making of this extremist group. But directly giving them munitions and directives on where to attack and how. God, we don't want this news becoming public. We can't have what happened in Skyrim and its civil war happen in High Rock. There's enough animosity towards the Empire's lack of action here. You must promise me not to tell anyone else of who you saw there. And pray tell, is the agent still alive?
No, he's dead.
You fool, that is not what I asked you to do. I explicitly stated that you should only observe the interaction and not intervene.
Yeah, well, the economy's tough.
But you're not to blame. The orcs have keen senses and probably sniffed you out before you even laid eyes on them. I'll have to take this matter to Horrister and decide whether we should inform the king. Although that may not bode well for the realm. Keep silent about this ordeal, or your words can spell a reckoning for High Rock. Hopefully some septums will make you commit to that silence. Forgive my earlier outburst, though. You have helped in my case, and I am grateful for it. Keep safe.
Fuck you.
Spit it out.
Fuck you. Fuck
Something you need.
Thalmor, dude. Are you gonna talk to him? Who did he say he was gonna? Oh, hello, Elfie.
Something you need?
Is he just gonna? I mean, if he's just gonna sit down, I might as well not give a shit. No, looks like he's going somewhere. Oh, he may actually talk to him. Let's see. Hey, stay still. Larry Bob's coming up to talk to you, I think. If he is, that would be cool. I'd love to see a conversation. Come on. Talk. Speak. Speak. No, speak. What, you just don't care?
There were rumors of some monstrosity up in the valley. We need to finish these savages off before it's too late.
Hold on, they might sit down and talk about it. Let's see. No? Good talking. Alright, what else do we have to do? Find Rosa. The exile camp. Oh, but, it's under Misk, right? Yeah, collect the reward. Let's do that. Apparently he's here. Really? Oh, huh. Guess so. Hello.
Yes?
We've killed the bounty. I've killed the bounty. You're an asset to the kingdom. Great. Under gold.
Traditional Nord marriages are a sodding joke.
Yeah, I know.
It's no wonder that children turn
That
up
we're
the way
not
they do.
in Skyrim. We're in High Rock. Now calm your boobs. Alright. So I'm just thinking we might as well just continue with the main quest. The towers told me how pivotal they were. Yep. let us go talk to Morosa. Wonder if the timer's going. Yeah, it is. Okay. Man, though, this is going to be a long series. It might surpass Falscar. Yeah, because I think I checked before starting this whole session. I think it was over 24 videos, I think. Wait, where? Okay, first of all, can't do this in the middle of the night. Nobody's going to have any fun. Gotta do it in the middle of the day. Or at the beginning. Alright, this is good enough for government work. Alright. I really shoot right outside. I don't know why. Do the see Morosa making a return. Oh, hello. I guess you're just here because you're like, eh, whatever, might as well do something with my life. Oh, a horror stare.
Make yourself busy.
Hello.
You were with the Imperials at the outpost, right? Killed all those damn orcs off?
Hello?
You made them suffer.
Get on with it. Hello? Something you need.
Uh-oh.
Get on with it.
Should be confronting Mortiphane. Is Mortiphane supposed to be here? Let us try doing, nope, not that one. Let's try go to this one and see if this does him, I don't know. Let's see if he's just like here, if I just leave and maybe he's there. Maybe I need to walk somewhere, I don't know. Hopefully we'd be fine. Oh, please work. I don't. Oh my god. Well, Mortiphane's supposed to be here. I hear her walking. You want to talk?
Hello?
Stop. I may need to go find him and do a move to player. His script might be broken. Or it could be just a certain time of day thing. I love these NPCs. What the heck?
Piss off!
I'm literally saving your life, so stop.
Piss off!
Hello?
You alright?
You were with the Imperials at the outpost, right? Killed all those damn orcs off? I hope you made them suffer.
Let's see if he's like over in here. Or walking to us. I might do a move to player. This might not be good. Mortiphane!